Doc is our big black horse that just brings comfort to everyone that he meets. And he's so drawn to working with people who have experienced trauma. Doc has his own experience of trauma. When I first met him, he was just absolutely terrified of everything and everybody. When you would reach out to touch him, his skin would just shake and shiver. But there was really something deep in his eyes that said he really wanted to connect. And so he went through his own process of overcoming past trauma and having courage and, learning to connect with people. And that has come into play so deeply in the connections that he builds with people out here at Harmony Acres.
Magical, I guess would be the only way I can describe it. He kind of chose me, and it's been quite the experience ever since. When I first got here, I was terrified of horses, and there was no way I was going anywhere near them. And then Doc looked at me from across the arena and just stared at me, and I was just drawn to him, and that settled that.
Well, he's got a sense of humor that I always forget about. He keeps it hidden. He's very kind of stoic. If you're a volunteer out here cleaning pens, he really won't give you the time of day. So everyone tells me he's very aloof and he doesn't care for them. But when a client shows up, that he is drawn to working with, he comes right up to the fence, places his head over, and just immediately, builds a connection with that person. If you walk into a group session where Doc is working and you walk into his space, you just immediately feel enveloped by love. You just immediately feel safe and cared for. It's almost like something I can't even describe that I felt when I'm working with him in sessions, and the people he's working with immediately feel it and respond.
Doc can kind of relate to traumatic events because he's been through his own trauma, and I think he knows who's afraid of him and who actually needs him. Like he can pick out the people that are afraid and like, hey, I'm gonna make you trust me. I've got you, you're safe. Like he is rock solid. And when I got up on him for the first time, it was like sitting on a mountain because he is so big. But he is gentle and he's calm and he's solid and steady, and I think that's what sets him apart.
As a therapist, we know that the connection with the therapist and that therapeutic relationship is, one of the key aspects in the healing that people experience through therapy, and also the unconditional positive regard that we give to the people that we work with. And I can say, working with the animals, they are so much better at that process than I am as a 20-year veteran of therapy. The animals, they immediately give that unconditional positive regard, and they build those connections so effortlessly. It's a really key part of the healing process out here.
When I came out here at first, I was really stressed. I was scared of every horse, of every person. I didn't trust anybody. I had no idea how to regulate my emotions. And honestly, this place has saved my life because now I can regulate my emotions. I still don't really trust a whole lot of people, but I feel safer than I did when I first came because of, Doc showing me that I can trust him. I should be able to trust other people, and he is my safe place. So when I do my EMDR therapy, or when I have flashbacks from my PTSD or other things like that, I envision him walking beside me or me riding him, and it becomes my safe place and my solace, my calm. And I feel like, honestly, I would not be where I am today if it was not for this place. This place works miracles. I swear they do.